Today we'll be learning how to make a crankshaft, as shown in this picture. You will be 3D printing and designing a bird beak, which will be attached to a crankshaft and will move to try and puncture this tree. Notice a crankshaft takes energy from a rotational motor, which is going in circles, and transfers into a back and forth motion that will allow your bird beak to puncture the tree. You can see the motor in the back right here. You will need the following pieces to complete the crankshaft. These might be different colors than shown here, but you'll need every single piece shown to have the bird plus crankshaft work properly. You may pause the video anytime to help with construction. You will need these two parts to begin construction. Notice the insert arrow at the bottom. This will go into the slot back. Align the notch in the back and snap it into place. Next, you'll need these pieces. You will take the part that says piston, but make sure that the face that says down is facing the top, and slide the larger end of the piston rod into the cylinder at the hole. You'll see now there's a hole going all the way through. You will take the pin, this sort of longer type piece, and put it in right there. This will stop pieces from suddenly becoming separate. If you turn it upside down, the pin will fall out, which means the pieces could separate. You do not want this. So you want to put the piston and piston rod so the wide end of the pin is facing the inside, away from you, as shown here. This is so the pin doesn't fall out if you turn it upside down, as shown here. These are the next pieces you'll need, the wheel and a wing nut. You want to take the wheel and slide it between the two slots there. The holes should line up about. Next, you want to take the piston rod and sort of gently slide it over the screw on the wheel, as shown here. The next step is to take the wing nut and screw it on to the wheel. It doesn't have to be super tight, but it will hold the wheel and the piston together. As you see, it'll still slide around though. The two L-shaped pieces will keep the wheel from falling out, shown here. Next, you'll need the motor case and the little square piece that will attach to the motor. Notice the motor inside here, with wires going around the hooks on the back side. You will need to match the two pieces by their shape. Notice like a circle but with a flat part. You need to align the two and put them together. So as the rotational motor spins, it will spin this little square shape. Do not tug at the wires. Next, you'll need to thread the motor case into the similarly sized circle in the back. Notice there's a square hole from the wheel. You'll need to insert the square part of the motor into that square hole. So first align those two, and then start rotating clockwise the motor. As you spin it, the crankshaft will also spin. You'll start to see the motion that will happen later on when you power on the device. Eventually, it will stop rotating, and you will be done. Notice it's all one piece now. You have completed the crankshaft. You can hook up the rotational motor like you would any rotational motor, with a switch and battery. When you turn it on, you should see this type of motion. If not, ask a helper to help you troubleshoot. Next, you will be attaching your 3D printed bird beak. Notice the triangle hole on the piston and the triangle shape on your bird beak. Align the two and gently slide it through. It should snap into place. Congratulations, now you have tested your crankshaft and attached your bird beak. You can now try puncturing your tree with your designed bird beak. Good luck!